Known for its natural beauty and pristine beaches, Hilton Head Island is one of America's top destinations. But what makes this island so special is its incredible true history that surrounds visitors at every step. A walk through Fort Howell is a walk of tranquility and magnitude. Built in 1864, this Earthworks fort is the best preserved in all of South Carolina. During the Civil War, Hilton Head Island was the Union Army's headquarters for the Department of the South, and Fort Howell was one of the Union Army's many fortifications on the island. The fort was built in roughly 3 months by the 32nd Colored and the 144th New York Infantry divisions. They constructed the timber-enforced walls with no more than shovels, picks, and axes. At inception, the fort walls were up to 22 feet high, and the fort itself became the tallest structure on Hilton Head Island. There were up to 27 cannon dispersed throughout the fort, and a drawbridge served as the fort's main entrance. Tourists from all over are thrilled to discover they are walking in the footsteps of a history that is very much alive today.
When I do come to Fort Howell, I get this tremendous sense of history. It's a quiet place. It really gives one a sense of peacefulness.
Hilton Head has many beautiful sights to enjoy, but Fort Howell is one of my favorite because it allows me to step back into time and appreciate the history our island has to offer.
I enjoy coming to Fort Howell because it's a beautiful walk in the woods where I get to actually feel history all around me.
The history of Fort Howell is a living one, and its spirit lives on today. For the main purpose of Fort Howell was to provide protection for the emerging community of Mitchellville.
Mitchellville is the first self-governed town of formerly enslaved people in the United States, established in 1862 right here on Hilton Head Island. Born out of the aftermath of the Battle of Port Royal, which was an early victory for the Union, which liberated Hilton Head.
President Lincoln and many others were concerned about how the Africans would handle freedom. General Mitchell had this idea that we'll create a township and let them govern it, okay? And huge success.
They had a hospital here.
Had their own mayor.
The school was built right here, the church.
Mitchellville is a true American dream story. Folks who had nothing, folks who were considered nothing, creating a space where they function and function well. And it has impact. And we're still talking about it 158 years later.
And with places like Mitchellville, where freedom began, that's just a story that you can't tell anywhere else.
It all happened right here in Mitchellville. And again, I will always refer to this place as the birthplace of our freedom.
Mitchellville and Fort Howell are just two of the many invaluable historical sites on Hilton Head Island in need of preservation.
This is a great historical landmark that we need to preserve and protect. I ask you, as a South Carolinian and fellow history buff, to support the Hilton Head Island Land Trust in their efforts to preserve and protect Fort Howell for future generations.